duty to do that. So it is incorrect to anybody to suggest that we have been lukewarm to the invitations from the Director General's office. I know that the Director General works for the Attorney General in terms of prosecution. So I consider the discourse between my good self or my office and the Director General's office as equally, by extension, to the Attorney General's office. So I am sure there was some communication gap that resulted in this impasse. But I want to express my disappointment in the warning that followed the refusal to defer the meeting. The warning was that should Chairman Wontumi fail to appear, he will order the arrest of Chairman Wontumi and brought to Accra. Indeed, we don't need to unnecessarily increase the political temperature in the country. We have not at any point in time decided or refused to respond to invitations. And you see, the law is also that anybody, accused person or a suspect, ought to be given adequate time, preparation, and even resources to be able to prepare his defense to any charges prepared against him. And then let us also not forget that accused person is not considered guilty until proven so, and therefore he has to have a right to his civil liberties. Indeed, when we go to the court, I got information that Attorney General had been invited to the seat of government, and in his report to the president, he had indicated that he would decline our arrangement to come tomorrow, and that we're supposed to report today, failure of which he will instruct the police to effect arrest and bring Chairman Wontumi to Accra. I engaged him, and I realized that there was some communication gap between the DJ's office and the Attorney General's office, for which reason we had these double positions. So I called Chairman Wontumi to inform him. Okay. What is it that we will be here in society? And then we'll make a case of his right to bail. First one, to any reason you cannot respond, you make an application to the authority inviting you and indicating the reasons why you cannot respond at that given time, and also pray for an agreed time, which will be the time for both parties to be able to present themselves, and then we continue with investigations or prosecution. So we will always be dutiful in responding to calls from authority in all cases where my client is involved in either investigation or in prosecution. I thank you very much for your attention this morning, and I also thank you for the diligence that you attach to this particular case. We are trying to develop the law, all of us together. It is our responsibility as practitioners to ensure that we collaborate even in the courtroom to ensure there is a judicial decision coming from the court itself. Myself, I will be an officer of the court. Attorney General is the principal lawyer in the country and also submit to the call as an officer of the court. So it is our collective duty to ensure that justice is delivered to whoever appears before the court. And let us also understand that the Attorney General's office is also the office for the Minister of Justice. And conclude the investigations and be privy to the charges being laid, and the process of the court will start. We are ready to defend the action if they bring, but for now, as I speak, we are not privy to any charges preferred against Chairman Wontumi. So we will have to have patience for them to finish with their investigations and forward the charges to us, and also file the witness statements involved. We know that the procedure now is for them to disclose every exhibit or every evidence they want to rely on to us to aid us in our preparation of the possible cross-examination to happen when we have gone to court. But before then, let me put it on record that Chairman Wontumi is for now on police inquiry bail. He's been granted bail properly, And let me also disabuse people's minds of the propaganda that we have tried to control the invitations, the meetings, and also we are dragging our feet in coming to or responding to invitations. This is not correct. This is not right. In all cases where Dr. Chairman Wontumi has been invited, we have always shown presence. We have always cooperated with the investigators. We have always provided whatever information we have. We have always provided documents that we also have to rely on. Except that on one or two occasions, when the invitation came quite late and it was impossible for Chairman Wontumi to be present in Accra, we had negotiated for the next day, and we have shown presence the next day as our request had been granted. On one occasion when Chairman Wontumi was very ill, and everybody saw that he was ill, I personally wrote to that